Hey guys, how's it going? It's Munkozunky. What's going on? Let's play. I realized I just said how's it going twice using different words and all that, but let's go ahead and get into a new run here, and today we're going to be going with Maggie, and we also have a -1 win streak, which is kind of sad, but we start off right next to a curse room, which is awesome for Maggie, as well as an item room, which is, I think, Proctosis? Short-range Mega Tiers. Proptosis, my bad. So from close damage, you have really good damage. From close range, you have really good damage even. And from longer range, you have kind of crappier damage. But overall, it's a really good thing. And oh my goodness, first floor Devil Room. You don't get to see these very often. Do I go for Brimstone? I think I've had Brimstone like twice this entire Let's Play. So yes, we go for Brimstone. Absolutely. And hopefully Proptosis helps the Brimstone. Speed down is really bad for Maggie, actually. She's already pretty slow. So that's a little bit worrying, but other than the speed down, you don't get a first floor Devil Room all that often. And when you do, and when it has Brimstone in it, you gotta get pretty hype over that. So I'm excited, but at the same time a little bit worried just because of my speed at the moment. And it looks like we also have Curse of the Lost. So one thing that would be good is if I manage to get a speed up from this boss. So Wooden Spoon would be nice. Or, you know, an all stats up or something like that. Really anything that increases speed would be absolutely wonderful. Halo would be good. Look at my damage. It seems like Proptosis does indeed stack with the... That's completely useless, by the way. The range, yeah, no, that's not helping with Brimstone. But it looks like Proptosis does indeed stack with Brimstone because I destroy monsters so fast. And that's not typically the case with a normal character. Oh my goodness, I just realized... I probably didn't want to take red heart damage this floor quite yet, but oh well. Very unlikely that I would have earned the deal with the devil anyway, so I guess it's not that big of a deal, all things considered. But we do need a key on this room, or soon. I guess I could pick up that battery, but I really don't need it. I probably won't need to come back for it either. So there's a good chance we'll be missing out on the devil room this floor, but I probably wouldn't have taken it with only 2 red hearts and with quite a bit of... not speed, I should say. You know, I really don't have a whole lot of speed right now, so it's going to be difficult to avoid taking damage. So we probably want to start building up on health. And could I just get a bomber key drop, please? I saw the tinted rock. I want the tinted rock. It's just a matter of getting a bomb drop, an actual thing I could use to blow up said tinted rock, or a key drop. Either one would be nice. I wouldn't argue either way. Being able to access my item room this floor would be nice, although if I have to leave it behind, it's not going to be the worst thing in the world. Please, bomber key. Or nothing. Alright. Well, there will be a few more rooms that we can check out before it's really time. There's the key that I was hoping would happen, and hopefully there will be a bomb. Maybe not in this room though, because it would drop in the middle. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen. If we can get a bomb drop from this room though, we could get a bomb and a great chest back in that other room, and we could get the tinted rock as well. So that's the ideal situation. That was pretty sad damage, getting hit by an Eternal Fly there, but it was bound to happen at some point. I was staring death right in its face, and death said, hello. Is there anything left? Did we just finish the room there? I guess we did. Alright, fair enough. Let's go stare regretfully at that bomb that we cannot destroy, unfortunately, unless we get like a matchbook as a reward from the boss, which I wouldn't mind getting all that much, to be completely honest with you. But the item room was the more important out of the two things, so I'm glad we get this at least. And Kane's other eye? Yeah, nearsighted friend. It's pretty horrible, but at least I picked it up. So now it is in the collection, and it can start working towards Platinum God, which I probably will never obtain. Because I think you have to win everything with the Lost for Platinum God. Or at least I know you have to for real Platinum God, and I can guarantee that's never going to happen. For me, at least. Maybe for the fake Platinum God, like the 100%, not the 113% of the game completed, or whatever the other one is. Oh boy, it's going to be very difficult if I ever want to achieve anything with that character, and I kind of don't see it happening. These enemies could be annoying, but luckily, I have mega amounts of damage, so it's really not that bad. Jera is a great rune. I will probably try to find a devil room with 3 red chests in it, and then use Jera, and it will double them. It can be very useful in the right situations, I should say. In situations that are not the right situations, it's not useful. You know, that seems like a pretty obvious, redundant statement, but it's important to know these things as well. So yeah, I mean, Jera just doubles your whatever you have to double in a room. I believe it works on chests. I know it works on like keys and hearts and stuff like that. Maybe if I came across a room with like 10 tinted hearts, I'd use Jera and double them, and then I would have 20 tinted hearts, and I couldn't even pick up all of them, and it would be kind of frustrating, but that is the plan for using this room. I think I've fully explained it at this point. And it's kind of strange. There's been a serious lack of bomb or key drops. Lots and lots of red heart drops, which I have not needed by any stretch of the imagination, but just no bombs or keys, which are the things I really need. So, hopefully things will take a turn here for the better. Bomb or key drop this room. I'm calling it. Well, I got one of them right. I still do need a key for the item room, however, so that is important. But if I come across another tinted rock, this time I will not be leaving it behind. It's the moral of my story here. No tinted rocks left behind. One thing is, it's very, very easy to not take damage when you have super long range as well as super good damage. So I could very well earn the devil room on this floor even without any soul heart protection or anything, just because like my damage is so good. I'm not even worried about other enemies hitting me all that much, just because I can kill them. I am going to check down here because I got a feeling about it. Maybe it wasn't the correct feeling, but we'll get ourselves a few free cents. 4 cents to be exactly, it looks like. I mean, you gotta start somewhere, you know? You gotta start building up the cent collection. And this is Curse of the Lost, so Curse of the Lost is gonna be kind of annoying. But, other than that, hopefully we will be able to find our rooms that we're looking for pretty soon. I think that's the way we came in or something. Like, I'm pretty sure that we've already been in that direction, which is why I'm going back. Luckily, this isn't too big a floor, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem, because we're still somewhat early on in the game. All these pathways that like go back on each other. Battery is incredibly unuseful. Although I could use it. Could use a couple of these hearts to play on the sacrifice room or something like that. That's unfortunate. No keys to play the item room, so they're going to need to happen in a couple more rooms, otherwise I'm going to have to leave an item room behind, which I never like doing. There's a key, just exactly as I needed it the most. There's probably only like 1 or 2 rooms left until the boss room itself. Oh boy, this is Ares, I believe. Ramming speed, it's bad, but I think it is a speed up as well, which is good. So maybe it's not the worst thing in the world, because we do really need a speed up right now. So all of a sudden, things do not look as bad as they initially seemed. And am I going to go back for that golden chest? You betcha. I do have a bomb. I do have a key. I did notice there's a golden chest right here. Let's make it happen. Hopefully this golden chest doesn't let me down. It did not let me down. And I could even go to the shop right now if I could find it. To be completely honest, I do not remember where the shop was located, but we'll try to look for it. Might as well take advantage if I have 24 cents this early on in the game, and if worst comes to worst, I can always just donate some money, which is never a bad thing to do. That's not the right way. I have a feeling that the shop is going to be up here. I have a vague recollection of it. I have a vague recollection of there being a shop on this floor. So you would think at some point the floor just goes on and on and on, right? Here's the shop, finally. And there is nothing worth buying here. But we can donate. I'll just hang out behind this donation machine until I've played as many cents as possible. It is very important to donate a lot of stuff. Although I'm running low on bombs, so maybe this isn't the worst idea in the world. Bad gas, no thanks. I guess I could have used like my abundance rune to double the bombs or something. I'm not sure if that works in the shop. I kind of have my doubts. So back, if I can remember the way here. It is annoying for the backtracking, I do apologize for that, but it is important to get a lot of donating done in the shop as soon as possible, because otherwise we'll be up a paddle without a creek when it comes to unlocking the shop upgrades. And there are some really cool things that you can unlock with the shop, such as the various types of candles and eventually the stopwatch. Very, very helpful. Did not take any red heart damage the entire floor without any soul heart protection. I'm a little bit proud of myself for that. Do we take Guppy's Paw? No, I don't think so. Let's just head on our way. Unless we become Guppy with the amount of keys that we have, which is none at the moment, I don't think Guppy's Paw would be very useful. So I just don't see it. Whoa, I was not expecting the lower dudes to be firing in the 3-shot pattern. Typically, it seems like they only fire in the 3-shot pattern more on later on, like when you're in the depths. But I guess that the game is going against its own unspoken rules. That was quite embarrassing damage to be taking. But heck yeah, I'll go for this card, and if it's really good, I'll double it. If it's not death, I will double it. But unfortunately it was death. I probably would have only doubled it if it was something truly, truly amazing, such as, you know, the 2 Soul Heart card, for example. Probably would have doubled that, probably wouldn't have doubled anything else. Although I do have a few bombs right now, so I could definitely blow this up. And get nothing. So that was not really that beneficial towards me, but at least I gave it a shot. That room, more bombs are happening. There was a humongous bomb drought at the start of this run. All of a sudden, this is no longer an issue as bombs are happening left and right. However, my health is dwindling, and I'm starting to worry a little bit because I've already lost a black heart and a half after not losing any the entirety of last floor. Yes, I'm just going to continue saying that. Gotta be proud of yourself. But I am a little bit concerned because I would like to earn a deal with the devil because even though I earned one last floor, I think if I don't take any red heart damage, I'll still give myself a somewhat decent chance. There we go. The red fires were worrying me a little bit, but luckily they didn't become an issue. And the husk should be completely fine. I'm not worried about taking damage against him. Although the flies and the spiders can be trolls sometimes. Double deal. It happened. And another range up. Come on, I deserve something. I've had 2 range ups this run. Lump of coal, I believe, would be +2 damage, so I'd be completely okay with that. And heck yeah, I would use Krampus's head over, well, maybe I'm a little bit disappointed in that, but still, I think it's better than Yum Heart, so I'll go ahead and take that. And we do need to continue doing the floor, and I do need Boss Rush with Maggie, so I want to speed it up perhaps a little bit, but I don't think I'm quite powerful enough to beat Boss Rush yet, so I will need to get some items or something in order to do that. I will also access that curse room, definitely, later on in the run. And what is this? Best Bud, Sworn Protector. Is this the Revenge Fly? I'm not sure if this is the Revenge Fly or something else, but if this is the Revenge Fly, this is a really good item, and what it's best at is doing Boss Rush. So I almost might want to hurry things up here a little bit. No thanks, I was just looking to see if there's a regular beggar there. We'll go to the curse room, and then after that we will skedaddle onto the next floor. 1 singular red chest with 2 singular spiders in them, although 2 is not a singular number, so I guess I could have done that 2 more times to unlock the boss challenge room, but we ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. One does not simply have time for that. And we will be proceeding on to the next floor. Yes, I left 1 cent behind. I'm not too worried about it. And I do have about 8 minutes, I believe, to finish off 2 floors. We'll just leave the time up so I can kind of have a track of how much is left for me to get to the boss rush. Hopefully that doesn't become too annoying. And I am not afraid to leave behind item rooms as long as I start to get a decent amount of soul hearts built up or something like that. I'd be completely fine leaving behind item rooms if that was indeed the case. Thank you for the key. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and gamble it. And hopefully I don't go key dry this floor or anything, although that is not a concern with the key drop from him. And there's our item room. Perfect. I don't think Flatworm does anything with our current setup. With Brimstone, there's a lot of items that just don't do anything with Brimstone, and I believe that Flatworm is one of them. I know, yes, I know it's technically not an item, but still. So really all I need right now is health. We did get Magneto out of the item room, which is a little bit disappointing, but it happens. I'll check for the secret really quickly and find it, and it's nothing good. Well, I guess 4 bombs isn't bad. There's definitely worse things that you could get. And let's just look for the boss room as quickly as possible and try to get through this floor and on to the next one. And Brimstone is just so powerful that I feel really good about getting a boss rush done this run, but at the same time, it'd be really helpful to get like the rosary or something like that, just so we could feel a little bit better about ourselves. Boss room this way, question mark? I got a feeling about it. If I run into a whole bunch of skulls, I would definitely be interested in perhaps blowing some of them up with the amount of bombs that we have been getting recently. No, nope, not today. Not today. I'm very surprised I avoided taking damage there. That was a close one, and heck yeah, this is happening. And no soul hearts are happening, but we gave it a shot, right? 1 enemy in the entire room? That's a little bit shocking. Okay, cool. Boss path here. And those spiders did not pose much of a threat. Oh, the damage happened. And it looks like actually this fly comes out when you get damaged, but it's just an eternal orbital fly. It's not like the revenge fly, which is a good item. This item, I don't want to make too many early judgments, but unless it does a ton of damage, it's not going to be great. 2 keys. That's, I think, a fair trade. Battery would be nice. What could I do for a battery? Let's just see what the boss does for us. And it is going to be the bloat. And goodbye, bloat. It was nice knowing you. We had a good time together. And a damage up is extremely nice to see. I'm just going to say screw it. We'll leave behind the battery. And just hope that some health happens on this floor so we can indeed go for that boss rush win. Because that's what we're all about. And coins slowly building. Shop on this floor could definitely be a thing. Perhaps could help us out a little bit. Boss challenge room is not going to help us out with still 3 red hearts and no soul hearts. So incredibly sad to see that. I guess there could be a secret room here. And if that was the case, we could blow our way into the boss challenge room. Oh no. And the troll bombs with Magneto are not always the friendliest things in the world. We can indeed blow our way into the boss challenge room, and I'm not doing it for a single great chest. I apologize if that upsets anyone, but that's not what I'm all about. And I am going to need to, luckily Magneto doesn't drag his bombs towards me. Not too interested in Mr. Boom. I will definitely come back for that curse room if things wind up happening where I get red heart drops, which it looks like I did indeed get here, and I just took red heart damage, so really I might as well, right? Another death card. I don't want a death card. I really would like something that's not a death card. Oh, okay. 3 friendly spiders. I'll take my health, and I'll take my Jera rune with me, just hoping that one day we will find a interesting place to use it. I'm sure it will happen at some points. I'm sure it will. I'll blow you up just because I have bombs, and nothing came out of it. Oh, much better place to use bombs right here. Oh, that was dumb. And I'm going to see if I could use my Jera rune to double the soul hearts, and it worked. Okay, cool. That's exactly what I was hoping to do. We'll just leave the last fire there. So all of a sudden I used my Jera rune probably like one of the best possible places I could have used it. Now I have 6 soul hearts in order to make some health happen. I had to take some red heart damage for it, but that's fine. Little Brimstone out of an item room. Really, that's quite a rare find. I was not expecting that whatsoever, but hey, it looks like we're along with using that Jera rune, it looks like we're just about set for a boss rush here. And I think 2 out of the 3 times I've had Brimstone now in this game, I got little Brimstone as well along with it. That's quite crazy. Just kind of funny how that works out with the double Brimstone every time. It's like Return of the Double Brimstone. That's a potential Soul Heart I'm interested in. Key I'm interested in. The rest not so much. Bible, I'm not taking that over Krampus's head, because Bible is just useful against 2 of the bosses in the game. Krampus's head is useful against every boss in the game, even though it's not as effective against the 2 bosses that the Bible is as effective against. That was dumb damage. I don't think there's any sort of thing as smart damage unless you're playing a Demon Beggar or a Blood Bank or something, but I have a feeling that the Mom's boss fight is going to be this way, and indeed my feelings were realized. And unfortunately, it does not look like Krampus's head was all that effective, because unfortunately none of Mom's doors opened up. We might as well take the negative, and no Devil Room earned, of course. So let's go ahead and go into the boss rush. Oh boy, none of these look good at all. We could just take number 1 and go for a super fast fire rate. I really do not know what this kind of flat looking tier is. E. coli and the other guy down here. Not interested in those at all. I'll just go for number 1 in the super fast fire rate, I suppose. Just because nothing else. Oh boy, this fire rate is nice. This fire rate is the nice. Without a doubt. I like it. You know, there's definitely a lot of better items I could have gotten in the boss rush, but I'm not too upset with that drop. And so we'll try to use both of the Brimstones here effectively. I think if I just charge with the number 1, though, it doesn't charge, or it charges a little bit faster than the little Brimstone, so I can't use them both in tandem quite as easily now. But Oh my goodness, and we just one hit the Duke of Flies as well. That's really nice to see. And Peep should go down like really quickly. We are doing good damage at the moment. I'm loving it. Loki should go down in like 2 hits. The first stage of the hopping guys went down in like 1 hit as well. They should go down really fast. This boss challenge does not sound like it's going to be too difficult for us, and so we should get that done the very first Maggie run, which is nice. It's good to get a strong run, your very first run of a character. You don't always have that happen to you. Just avoid the tears. I gotta say, I'm doing a lot better with avoiding damage in this particular run than I have in a lot of previous boss runs. And my Eternal Fly just doing work there for me. Larry Jr. should drop a soul heart, or even 2 soul hearts upon death here. That's really nice. Just slowly restocking our health a little bit. I want to get that Boomfly out of the way, because I for sure would eventually hurt myself with my Eternal Fly killing him if I didn't do that. And this is probably going to be one of the faster boss rushes we do as well. Chubb, 2 hits, and he's down for the count. I love that. Gertie, of course, just has a lot of health. He always does. That's just kind of the name of the game when it comes to fighting Gertie. I think hiding behind these 2 rocks is a really nice camping spot, if you will. And I don't believe they can jump over these 2 rocks if I'm standing here. It looks like both of them are just trapped behind the rocks themselves, which is really nice. Oh! Monstro 2 got over. Who let the Monstro 2 out? And Monstro 2 is done. That's one of the fastest Monstro 2 drops I've ever had so far, at least. Widow has like hardly any health. Same goes for Pin. Where are you at, Pin? Is he already gone? Oh boy, that was fast. Hollow and Husk now. 2 of the easier bosses. And Bloat. This is probably my least favorite wave, unless... I don't know, it's not too bad with Piercing Tears, but without Piercing Tears, it's pretty awful. Okay, the Bloat should be dead. I did have to take a hit for him, but I was just not patient enough to wait. And it looks like the heart from the Mask and Heart just killed itself on the spikes, so... Way to go, buddy. Way to not let me down there. And we should get another heart from Famine, because he is a champion. Blue champion, that is. 1 hit, nearly. 2 hits. Good night. Restocking our health a little bit, and it looks like we might even leave the boss challenge room with more health than what we went in with, which is pretty crazy to think about. Just 2 more rounds, including taking these guys out, and then we will just go for the absolute last round. I'm not even sure how Death's Horse died. Maybe my Eternal Fly hit it. Maybe this thing is just doing loads of damage and I haven't noticed, and I should give it a little bit more credit than I have been. I'm not sure. You, sir, need to die. See you later. And I don't know, it feels like I picked up a magic mushroom or something, just like the damage multiplier is so incredibly real, or maybe Brimstone is just this good and I don't pick it up very often, so it's hard to tell. And we are done. Maggie's bow has appeared in the basement. I don't know what that does. I know what Rotten Baby does, especially when you have really good tier damage like I do at the moment, so that's thrilling. I never thought Rotten Baby was very good until recently. And then I found out that Rotten Baby actually does work, especially if you have the higher tier damage. Oh, I did not expect Brimstone to come out of that guy's backside. And it did. And I can see forever. One of the better pills in the game, allows you access to both the regular and the top secret rooms. So I'm down with that. Whoa! I almost always get hit in these rooms. Luckily, backed off at the last second this time. I was tempted to just walk into the Brimstone laser, but I was like, you know what? That thing is probably going to damage me. Maybe we should cool it a little bit. And that is how things went. Oh, all the enemies are just grouped up in a nice little corner, ready for my Brimstone laser. How nice of them. How convenient. Don't get hit. That was perfect. My flies are going to do a whole ton of damage just because of all the damage that I have. And Rotten Baby will spawn a new fly every single time a fly dies. That was a little bit cheesy, the damage coming into that room, but whatever. And there's our first secret room. Has a whole bunch of money in it that we probably won't get to use unless we run across the Bigger or something like that. And I am not interested in damaging myself, even if it is for a good cause. Just because I think we have far better ways to spend our health. Or hopefully we won't be spending our health, and hopefully You know, maybe we should try to compete for a dark room run. I'm not sure if we should be just going directly for the Isaac kill, or if it's a better idea to at least attempt the dark room run, because I have not gotten a dark room win yet. More damage up, as if it was needed. It's not. Book of Belial is tempting. I think we can roll with Krampus's head, though, to be completely honest. I think Krampus's head plus a couple Brimstones is going to do just as much, if not more, damage to a boss than our Book of Belial buffed Brimstone shot would. So I think we're completely fine without it. And yes, it does. If you run across Book of Belial early, it's a really good idea to take, because it's pretty much goat head, but better, because it does guarantee your chance of getting a Devil Room. And the reason why I say it's better than goat head is because I think Book of Belial buffing your damage once every couple rooms is a little bit better than goat head protecting your head if projectiles manage to land on top of you. I just think that's a slightly more useful thing. But both of them are really good items. I would say goat head is way more common though, so that's the one thing it has going for it. Mom's hands in this room. I hate these enemies. Luckily, my Magneto did not draw luck down. That's fine. Luckily, my Magneto did not grab that bomb and drag it towards me, because that would have been really unfortunate. See you later, Mr. Ma. You do not stand a chance. I think we've only taken 1 damage the entire 2 wounds. I already have the Mama's Boy achievement. It would be cool to get the Dark Boy achievement. That's the only not taking damage achievement I do not have yet, and in my opinion, without a doubt, the most difficult one. But Mama's Boy, we got like our 3rd run or something, or 4th run. It was crazy. We got it right away. So I was really happy to see that. There are a couple places, or I guess one place I could check for the secret room. Assuming a secret room could be here. I'm not really sure why my bomb just moved. It looks like the middle is here, though, and it's blocked off by water, so maybe that is not an accessible place for a secret room to be. Who knows? That was really unfortunate damage. Arcade, I suppose we might as well, right? And of course, as always, just cuddle up to the beggar, give him your stuff. He will give you a box full of stuff. Awesome. It works both ways. And heck yeah, I'm going to play all my red hearts on the demon beggar. And he will give me some luck down pills. Another blood bank with temperance. I'm going to blow him up, I suppose. Don't know what else to do with him. Really don't need the money. We'll play him a couple more times. And he's going to pay out with ceremonial robes. More health and more damage up. What a bro. He knows where it's at. Give me these red chests. And there's all of our keys gone. So that's going to blow up the... Well, I thought that was going to blow up the key beggar. Turns out I was wrong. Flat penny could prove useful, I suppose, to grab myself some more keys. I really don't want this luck down. I'm just going to be careful not to take it, I suppose. So yeah, we will get more damage up with the ceremonial robes. It's 1 damage up, I believe, and 3 black hearts. So it's a really good item. It's pretty much a must-take item, considering it only costs 1 red heart in the devil rooms as well. I mean, it's just almost free damage, considering you're essentially trading 1 red heart for 3 black hearts. So it's kind of like eating Guppy's paw once and gaining a damage at the same time. So very, very good, as you can probably tell. Girdlings. I was kind of trying to put off this huge room for last because I was hoping the boss would be down a different path. Turns out my fears were unfounded, because I'm really not too worried about girdlings. One thing I am worried about, though, is the eyes, because more often than not I seem to take damage in those rooms, and there's not really a whole lot you can do about it sometimes. Alright, it lives. It really does. Well, not for long, because we're going to kill it. And, trying to dodge the tears here. And we only got hit once. Man, I don't know whether we should go for our first Isaac kill, or at least attempt for a dark room. You know, I've been doing dark room with everyone else first, so let's go ahead and do the same with Maggie. Or, not dark room, I should say Shale. But if we do get a chance to win the dark room, who knows? It may happen, it may not. We're pretty OP, but at the same time, some of those dark rooms can be fairly difficult, so, you know, I don't want to have too much overconfidence. Stuff like that, you know, rooms can just slowly whittle down your health. Oh, the same room back to back. I didn't like this room last time, and I don't like it anymore this time. So all of my black hearts are gone now. I will try to walk over these spikes without getting hit. No guarantees. Oh my goodness, of course. Every time I try to walk over spikes without getting hit, it seems like the spikes, their hitboxes are way bigger in Rebirth than they used to be. Luckfoot. All that is a luck up, I believe. Okay, at least we didn't get hit on the way out. In the original Blind Advice, it was really easy to walk over the spikes without getting hit. It feels like their hitboxes are just a lot larger now, so it's a lot easier for them to hit you than it used to be. Any card is probably better than Luckdown Pill. Hanged Man, it's better. I wouldn't say it's greatly better. It's barely better, but it's definitely an improvement. So hopefully we will at least get our Devil win here. There's no guarantees that we're going to get a Dark Room win. I think there's actually a lot more chance that we won't get it than we will get it. With the way our health is going at the moment. Would be nice to get Mr. Mega, however. Where are you at? There you are. Troll Bombs. I have beaten Troll Bombs before, and I will continue to do so. We did not get Mr. Mega, but we did get a nice big Troll Bomb at the end of that fight. Nice big juicy Troll Bomb. Alright, I just need some health. Make it happen for me. Whole bunch of hearts, or a whole bunch of money is not exactly what I meant by health. Although, the gesture is appreciated. Another card. Maybe it's better than Hanged Man. High Priestess. Slightly. Slightly. Ever so slightly. By slightly, I mean no, that's not really better at all. Okay, Dark One is already dead. That was a really fast fight. I guess the way to go might be here. It very well might be. Yes, I'm going to blow up these skulls, because I think we're kind of starting to get to the point where we are getting a little bit desperate with our health. Maybe I should backtrack and see if there's more skulls I could blow up. They seem like they're a fairly common type of scenery that you can explode that shows up in Shale, so that might be a good idea. This way is indeed the way to the boss room. I'm not sure if I want to go back and see if I can't pick myself up any more health. That might be a good idea. Like, the boss fight won't take long, but I'm still not the fastest person in the world. Okay, this was a good idea. I didn't mean to go into an unexplored room, but it turned out to be the right choice. One thing I can do is I can check for the secret room, I suppose. This looks like a fairly okay location for it. Really? It's not there, you say? I'm not sure if I believe you, I say. I'd rather not have this Luckdown Pill. There is our secret room. Health? Nope, no health, just greed. At least we got the Steam sale. That's helpful, right? Not really. I feel like there were some skulls that I left behind. Somewhere out there. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm gonna go check that really big room, and I do apologize for the backtracking once again. But that big room all the way to the south, I'll check it out just to see if there are any skulls or anything that I could blow up in here. Really? There's nothing. Well, darn. We're gonna have to just go ahead and do the boss and hope that it goes well. I don't know how much damage the High Priestess is gonna do on the devil, but I'm gonna take that over the Hanged Man. And I will use my Krampus's Head Phase 2, I believe. Because the Fallen's really easy. I should be able to, like, just about one-hit him. Yeah, exactly. And unfortunately I took damage there. I was really hoping that wouldn't happen. And I have no idea, to be completely honest, what the High Priestess would do if I used it during Phase 3 of the Devil. So we're going to try our normal circling tactic. Seems to work fairly well. And Rotten Baby is just going ham on the bomb leeches for me. There we go. Alright, I don't know what I had to worry about there. Guardian Angel unlocked. Cool, that is a great item. So I'm glad that that one is done. Let's go for the Dark Room. Who knows if all of these chests result paying out in soul hearts. Maybe we'll have a chance. There we go. Good so far. Ruined it. Ruined it a little bit more. Ruined it a little bit more. Alright, well, we got one soul heart out of the chests. We're fighting the Haunt. I don't think I've even unlocked the Haunt yet. So, that's new. Oh, he Brimstone lasers you. That's so lame. Alright, well, when he Brimstone lasered me, I don't think there's a whole lot I could have done about that, unfortunately. A whole bunch of crap in this room. So, that's no fun. The cage is never fun to deal with. I will just use that. And we are not looking too good. Lost almost all of our remaining health in this room. Surely I can get through one Mega Fatty, right? Okay, you're done. But I have like no health left. And 2 adversaries. Oh boy. This is one of the harder rooms, definitely. 1 Brimstone laser and I am dead, so... Am I super confident in my abilities to beat this room? No, not really. 1 adversary down. Give me a red chest. A regular chest. Spoonbender. Is good with Brimstone. It's really good with Brimstone. But, my health is just not good at the moment. Although, Mask of Infamy is extremely manageable at this moment in time. I love Spoonbender with Brimstone, as you can tell, because it, like, bends your shots. It's very, very handy. No drops in this room? Really? I guess I could try to check out if the secret room is here. I'm just in a need of health at the moment. Placenta has regenerated half of a heart for me. So that's really nice to see. Other than that, though, I'm hurting when it comes to health. So we'll have to run into an item that gives a lot of health. And if not, we are in a real bad way. Especially losing another hit of damage there. I guess I could just like hang out and let Placenta regenerate. I think it's only like 1 health regenerated every minute or something, though. So I'm just going to say GG when the GG happens. Dark one is doable. Even with our current health. There we go. Oh man, if this is either balls of steel or full health. Paralysis. You know what, game? That was not helpful. That room was pretty easy with the homing Brimstone. I think that helped out a lot. I can't believe how far we've made it, like with only 1 heart remaining. This is crazy. And of course, Wretcheds are super easy. Oh, no health is dropping, man. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Just like pretend like this is a lost run where I can't take damage either way. Okay, we got another chance. And it's a luck down. Maybe I spoke too soon. That's a bit scary. So it looks like we have a whole bunch of sins in this room. And we managed to get through it. And there's a half heart. But that still only puts me out 1 hit away from before death. So how helpful is that? I'm not sure. There we go. There's another health. I will survive. I'm telling you. I'm going to survive, like it or not. Am I going to survive till the end of the run? Probably not, but I'm going to survive a little bit longer than you maybe expected me to. Would be so clutch if we could like run across a key beggar here. That's probably our only real chance for survival. If you think about it. Oh, that was so close to me taking damage. We're getting like a ton of key drops and scent drops, but I really just need the health at the moment. Although I can definitely say this is the farthest we've ever made it in Isaac. Or in Isaac Rebirth at least. Another key drop. I'm tempted to wait for Placenta to regenerate, but I'm not going to because that's boring, so. This card could be a savior. It is not a savior. It is the fool. I'm a fool for thinking that card could have been a savior, is what I am. Okay, well, we have our boss room here. We can take 1.5, or we can take 1 hit and then we're down. So let's see how this goes. I mean, I do have really good damage. It's going okay. Still haven't gotten hit yet. Is that it? Is that our first lamb win? Oh, is it over? I think we just won. Alright, guys. Well, I went down into this dungeon with 2 red hearts, and I ended up winning. How I did that, I really cannot fully explain, but thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Farewell.